So this is the Google Pixel 9, and this might be one of the cheapest phones you can get right now that is bang for your buck. And since Black Friday is next month, you might be able to even get this at a cheaper price. Now, it's very easy to say that I have had a great time with this phone, the new design, the display, and all that good stuff. But there are a few things that you should know before buying this now or even next month. After 60 days with the Pixel 9, taking it around my workspace or meeting up with friends or just taking long walks, I have come to the conclusion that smaller phones are a lost art, and I don't think it's ever coming back. Because when you go around any city in the world, it's mostly the big phones you see, the S24 Ultras or the Pro Maxes of an iPhone. You rarely see people use smaller phones. And if you don't believe me, Apple themselves stopped selling the iPhone 13 mini in favor of the iPhone 14 Plus, and that's a shame because the Pixel 9's 6.3-inch size is perfect. It's not too big, it's not too small, it has that nice balance that people are looking for in a smartphone. And design-wise, they've moved to this form factor that is much more comfortable to hold, thanks to the square frame giving it more grip than last year. The weight increase was concerning when it was first announced. It is now 198 grams from 187, but I'm happy to say that you can use this for an extended period of time without getting your hands tired. And one thing they should change with the Pixel 10, or whatever they're going to call it, is the back of the phone. While it's glass, it is still a glossy finish that attracts a lot of smudges and marks, and I have mine in white, so it's hard to see it, but I'm pretty sure if you get this in black, for example, those smudges are going to be more visible. Then again, a lot of people just use cases on their phone, so if this doesn't apply to you, you have nothing to worry about. At the bottom are the stereo speakers, which are pretty good. I have no complaints there, and of course it has a USB Type-C port.
This by far is the best looking Pixel ever. I might think I'm exaggerating, but I'm really not at the end of the day. So in the past, Google's problem has always been hardware, but this time around, I think they really knocked it out of the park with the Pixel 9. This also goes for their displays. They honestly could have done nothing to their displays like other companies did, either to save money or focus efforts elsewhere. But with the Pixel 9, it got a facelift pertaining to its brightness and its fingerprint sensor. To compare and contrast just a little bit, the Pixel 8 last year reached a respectable 2000 nits of max brightness, and that is more than or even on par with some flagships in 2024. The Pixel 9, however, upped the ante by going up to 2700 nits, and that is a lot. Again, they did not need to do all these things, but they did it to appeal to a wider audience. So the 120 Hz is really good, everything is proper snappy, and it feels objectively faster than the Pixel 8. But you guys want to know what is faster? You guys subscribing to the channel. The goal for the year is 30,000 subs, and I am currently on 23,000, so we have 7,000 to go. So subscribe to the channel, like this video so it can get shown to a wider audience. And with that, let's move on to the next category.
So a great phone is only great when the battery life can handle its features. And with the Pixel 9, it passes that test as well. Now, if you're coming from the Pixel 8, the battery life alone is a reason to upgrade. Out of the box, it was really good. And 2 months later, with my habits already established on the phone, I get way more out of my day when I'm just scrolling through Twitter, watching shows, or, taking pictures on the train, or even watching movies on the train. This will get you through the day and even then some. Is the hardware top tier? Yes, it is. As you can already tell, my experience is pretty positive. I would give this an A, not a plus, not an A+, because there is always room for improvement. Now that you have an idea of what you're getting from the outside, let's take a look at the inside, shall we? It goes without saying that the Pixel 9 is an AI phone. Honestly, everything tech in 2024 is AI focused. I have comments on AI, but that is just going to be another video. Tensor is here, and by most nerds that are out there, it is a subpar chip, which is true if you want to look at it from a spec sheet perspective. But if and when you use this phone, it's way better than what people are peddling online. It does what a phone is supposed to do, and that is run efficiently with minimum power use. And the primary functions, the scrolling, the animations, opening apps, amongst other things, are really good. Now, of course, if you want to go beyond that, then there are a few key areas where you begin to notice the limitations of Tensor. Now, using some of the AI features takes a lot of time. Let's take Magic Editor, for example. To implement any change, it takes a while to do. Image processing also takes a few seconds. Shutter lag is present, and it's not bad. Shutter lag is not that bad. but it's there. And you might think it's nothing, but trust me, when you're taking group pictures and you want to take multiple pictures at the same time, the wait time to look at if you got it right is very noticeable. And I think I've said this many times in the past, some of these AI features do absolutely nothing for me in my day-to-day life. So things like Add Me, Reimagine, the Pixel Studio, or even the screenshot apps, they're very gimmicky. Now, the ones that I do recommend in no particular order, the ones I feel everyone should use and will use in the future, the first one is call screening, which helps with the amount of spam calls that you get or I get on a daily basis. There is also the recorder app in case I need to transcribe a video or I need to get my ideas on paper while I'm on the go, maybe when driving or in the bathroom. And I like the recorder app because I can easily just upload my thoughts to Google Docs without stressing a lot. Gemini Live is also very good, but I already use ChatGPT, which I think is a superior language model at the end of the day. Even though AI is here to stay, you can tell companies are putting billions and billions of dollars into its advancement. And I do not think Judgment Day will happen like, people are saying it will, but I also think companies need to do better and not just throw AI into every phone without any real benefits, because AI is not exactly a tangible feature in my opinion at the moment. Hopefully by next year with the S25 Ultra, we'll see something different. I think by now it goes without saying that the Pixel is the best picture-taking camera on a smartphone. The ease at which I can point and shoot and not worry about angles, lighting to a degree is very refreshing. The Pixel 9 has two cameras, the standard 50 megapixel wide-angle lens and a 48 megapixel ultra-wide lens. And this might not mean much to you because those numbers don't really tell the full story. Each company, Google, Apple, or even Samsung have their own image processing software. And since Google has a strong software background, they have a knack for making things look more natural in my opinion. One thing that has happened to me over the years is I have evolved into taking more ultra-wide pictures than anything else. The focal length allows for more dynamic and creative shots. Come rain, come sunshine, or even come snow, these pictures turn out great with good dynamic range and color accuracy. If you want the best quality though, then the 50 megapixel wide-angle lens will give you that. Point and shoot with no questions asked, and it does a great job. I do want to get into more mobile photography, so maybe this is just the start. Video, on the other hand, is similar to the Pixel 8, a very standard Pixel experience. It's just okay for capturing the moment with friends or at a concert, but to shoot with content, I don't think it does reach the heights the iPhones does, so that's something to think about. It is worth pointing out that the Pixel 9 will not get the video boost feature. That is only reserved for the Pixel 9 Pro or the Pixel 9 Pro XL. So if you plan on taking a lot of videos, then the Pixel 9 might not be the best thing for you. But without a doubt, there are improvements that need to be made, especially with this video. But overall, my experience with the Pixel 9 has been very satisfying.
I think so. I think yes, it is worth it to buy the Pixel 9, but not right now, and I'll explain. So let me quickly break it down. The Pixel 9 is everything you want in an Android phone. It has great hardware, it has great software, and of course, those great cameras. But there's one thing that Google seems to fail at every single year, and that is value. For as long as I can remember, any Pixel always goes down in price a week or a month after its release, so getting it on launch day is not exactly the wisest strategy. From Amazon, the Google store itself, and of course retailers like Best Buy for example. And with Black Friday on the horizon, this might be the best time to buy the Pixel 9. Thank you guys for watching this video. A sub and a like to the channel will go a long way. I'm not even supposed to be here right now, so I have to go. And with that, my name is KJ, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.